I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man, and in the last episode we just had a battle with the Lord of the Revel, and I had the help of Jeff, my son, and Laura Croft, and now we got to go back and find, if you remember, we left Alize to fight by herself, and Lisa and I took off, and we're heading to a new island, and hopefully we'll find out what happened to Alize. So let's get on with it. Let's get, let's see. I think I can use my motorcycle underwater here. It's a little quicker. We need to get up on shore here. Well, the arrow's pointing straight ahead. I don't see anybody. Oh, wait, there's Lise. Okay, this is where she went. We haven't been to this island yet. Lise, my dear. I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going to go back for Alize. I'm coming with you. No, absolutely not. She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It's my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make it this right, and I have to do it on my own. So, let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. And you can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Brr. Alize! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? That just shows how small she is. You got to remember, Alize and Alphino are just kids. They're just teenagers. For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself and me. Shut up and let me have this. Right. It wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Isari. Okay, so as much as I like the outfit, the hat, and all that kind of stuff, I like to see his face. Because like I've said before, your main character, you, don't voice anything. All you get from him is emotion. And a lot of the emotion comes from the eyes. So I want to be able to see his eyes as well as I can. And then let's also... let's see, I need to do... Let me think here. What am I doing? Okay, we need to go in here and reset this legacy type camera. I was doing something over the weekend that changes that. Classic to legacy. I like the legacy because with the legacy I can do this. If I leave it on standard, character-based, then he doesn't do that. See? I can't. He doesn't turn around. I can't see him from the front. You're always in third person, behind the camera set. So I like it. I like it this other way. I like the Legacy best. There is a program that I use that changes it automatically, so that's why it happens. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? That's right. We're trying to save Gosetsu. Fending, maiming, striking, scouting. I'm going with the striking. Oh, look. This one has another air thing. Air etherite. Oh, good. Something definitely happened here. Happened? Yes, it did happened. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'm fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. Where'd she run off to? Here? No, that's not a door. Oh, maybe it's up above. Silly me, of course it's up above. Industrious pirate. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Is that Lise? Is that Lise way down there on the dock? I thought I was following her. Okay. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go. Is that the tavern? That's the tavern over there. Somebody laying outside. A stupefied senior. Aren't all seniors stupefied? I know I am. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell, could not regain my feet. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. I guess I can't go in? Can I go in? Can't go in. But I'm looking for something. What? What am I looking for? I guess it's out this way. It says it's up though. Over there. I see. I see. A flustered fisher. Are you a fisher of men or a fisher of what? Ooh, ah! Oh, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground. Or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Man, he was thinking the worst, wasn't he? I can imagine being locked up in your house and somebody setting it on fire and being burned alive. That's just terrible. I don't even want to think about it. Back already? What have you learned? At the tavern, you say? Well, in that case, we should find Lys and speak with him together. There he is. Well, he's a big bruiser. He's bigger than the other guy.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Yeah, I had to kill a primal.
Gozetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
Well, you did.
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, you made a name for yourself. Put yourself on a list. Doma shall be free, this we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
I kind of have to wonder, in all the times I've played through this game, I've gotten to this part here, and the guy that just spoke is not the captain. The big guy is the captain. But the guy that spoke, this Tansui, he actually speaks more and with more authority than the captain does, which is kind of strange. It kind of makes you wonder, is he really, the leader and just putting on that he's not? I don't think that's the case. I think the captain is the captain, but he's a captain of few words, and the other guy's his mouthpiece. But he just speaks with such authority, like he's the one that's coming up with it right now, not that the other guy told him to say it. It just makes you feel like that guy's the real guy in charge.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
Yep, that's our next stop.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
So our next location is Yangxia, and that's where the palace is, and that's where their what would you say, their headquarters is or was. All right, we got it. You know what that means. Oh, I forgot. I put, let's see. Hang on. Let me do something here. Let's go with Mount Guide. Okay, there's the new mount we just got for Halloween right there. We got lots of different mounts we can do. But what I want to do first, though, is take this guy out. I put that in for the Halloween mount. I'm going to take that out. We're going to put this one in that position. When I click this one, it randomly selects a mount of all my mounts to use. And that's kind of fun to do sometimes because you forget that you've got other ones that you might be, enamored with other than... For example, let's say I use my regular motorcycle. Okay, that's a one-seater. That means I'm by myself. But let's say Jeff joins me for something and we want to travel together. Well, in that case, I could grab the other motorcycle, which has a sidecar on it, and two of us can fly together. So if you've got a friend that you're playing with, both of you can fly together. Now, there's several of the mounts that will do that. This one does too, I believe. The Cruise Chaser? Yeah. Okay, if you look, let's see, I'm always backwards. Look at that window that's open in the center of the picture there. Way down towards the bottom where my mouse is. That one right there. If you look down below me, you'll see that I'm pointing to the Cruise Chaser. But you can also see, in the middle picture in here, right here, it's a terrestrial movement, but it's ×2, which means it'll hold two people. If I pick the whale, for example, you'll notice it changed it to 8 people. With that whale, I can take 8 characters, 7 other characters besides me, with me. Let's see, what else do I have? I have the car. If I do the car, I can take 3 other people with me. It's a 4-person one. So if I pull these in there, then I've got a random one. I've got a motorcycle that takes 2 people, a car that takes 4, and I could then do the whale that takes 8, like that. And then we'll go back to our main hot buttons. And if I do something like this, left trigger, right trigger, it brings up what I just did, and I can select a random mount. And we can fly. Or I can do, now if I do right trigger, left trigger, it brings up my teleport stuff and my companion buttons and the main motorcycle if I just want to use that one. So I can choose to do, something like that. I can do the whale. But before we do that, let's do Gosetsu. That one there is a blue one, but I don't think it's... Yeah, this is not anything I want to do. That's the Palace of the Dead. I don't want to do that. I was thinking that might be a wind thing, but we've got all the wind things here, so it's not that. A silence in 3 parts. You did well, Roland. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangtze and my countrymen await. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need to follow it to reach our designation. With me. All right, now before we do anything else, I want to do... we'll take the car. And then let's pull it back a little bit. So, we did get flying, but we haven't opened the map. Okay, let's open up the map. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of the map that's grayed out. We're going to open that up so that if I have to fly, I know where to go in the future. Plus, the other reason to do it is you get a crap load of experience for doing this. I just opened that part up and see I got 11,000 experience for that, just opening up the map. When you get the whole map open, then you get a lump sum experience. So let's see. All right, we got this north part. What else did I not open? Well, I've opened up most of it. So I have 3 parts that I haven't. Up here and then these 2 down here. So let's fly that way. I recommend doing it. As soon as you get flight, open up the map because you'll get all that experience. And then the next time you come in here, you can see the whole map. If you listen to the music, you'll notice that each mount has its own music. This one's kind of like a jazzy elevator music. Some of them are pretty dramatic. So today is November 1st, 2025. And it happens to be my buddy Scorpion's birthday today, so happy birthday, Scorp. Scorpion's from Texas. If you watch any of my videos, my live streams, you'll know who Scorp is. He's one of my moderators. But anyway, it's his birthday today. And tonight we lose an hour's sleep. Daylight savings time ends tonight. I wish they'd get rid of that completely. All right, so here we are. Let's head back and we'll go into Xanxia. Or Yangxia. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. He said it. I think it's Yangxia. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were to be found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your improper propriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Is of Nimai, a farmer, like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kyne's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? Maybe, but if you look around, they're all just farmers now. All of those people are probably dead. They fought, and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Passionate as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Come on, Lise, don't hang around here. This way, we must dive into the water. Have no fear, Roland. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. The House of the Fierce. You would think that they would have like fresh towels or something here, maybe some warm, dry clothes that you could change, even if it's just a robe. So you just walk in, everybody's just dripping all over the floor, freezing to death. And you have trouble holding your breath that long? You told me it wasn't that long. Oh, don't talk to him. Kami, be praised, I know you. Of course you do. Pant, pant. Oh, how invigorating. Congratulations, my friend. You are come to the House of the Fierce. All right, I'm going to take the Reaper stuff here. Okay, so we have arrived at the Doman Resistance headquarters. We'll ask permission to enter right from this guy, but that's a story for another day. I'm out of town. I'm out of time today. So I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families, and ta-ta for now. What was that? An anxious boy. I don't know what that is. Now we're back to no flying. Meanwhile, on the shores of Othard, treasure.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe.
I think these are red Kojin, aren't they?
Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
I think she's mad. In both ways.
Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
Ow.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
She's a sick puppy.
There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single doman.
You're a sick puppy. Uh-oh. Some kind of a relic sword. Pretty.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
Yeah.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
So she's going to use that as a gift to Xenos. Xenos, that's the son of the Emperor. We've met him.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Yangsha. That's an
Before us
entryway,
stood
but
yet
it's
another
sealed.
wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
That's a big tiger over there. Big kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Xanxia and what became of her, of what lies beyond that great wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yatsuyu to act in his stead, and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yongxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. I think I'm going to take a wide berth around that cat. No doubt we can best him, but it'd be a fight. I don't need to fight unnecessarily. I'm ahead on level, so if I was behind on experience, that'd be different. I'd want. Oh, look, I got 11,000 just to discover this area. Pretty cool. Let me pull your tail, kitty, kitty. Yeah, see that lightning sprite is level 64. I'm level 68, so I'm ahead of the game. And I'm ahead of the game. Let's see. Bard is 72. My Bard is higher. A Machinist is 68, same as Dancer. Gunbreaker is 60. I got a Healer at level 70. I got a Reaper at 70, so I'm way ahead. I'm in a level 64 area, and I've got several jobs that are more than that. Whoops. Don't want to talk to Lise. At this moment, there she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice. How sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes. And for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Life after Doma. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Roland, venture closer, if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. Okay. Do I have to be quiet like a cat?
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
All kinds of nodding going on.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Yes, let's be real loud.
I'm going too.
Of course you are.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, of course they know who he is. So now they're worried. If the general's here, that means the Imperials will be here because they'll want him.
Lord Gosetsu, Kami, preserve your right. He lives.
They're afraid.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
You should know. They had to live here when you were gone.
But of course, you fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
No, they're concerned about the trouble they had to go through when they didn't have his protection or anybody's protection. You know, they went through hell.
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Yeah, they're scared.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What? What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
As they say in Fallout 4, war never changes. The innocent always pay. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were to be found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your improper propriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Is of Nimai, a farmer, like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kain's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? Maybe, but if you look around, they're all just farmers now. All of those people are probably dead. They fought, and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Passionate as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Come on, Lise, don't hang around here. This way, we must dive into the water. Have no fear, Roland. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. The House of the Fierce. You would think that they would have like fresh towels or something here, maybe some warm, dry clothes that you could change, even if it's just a robe. So you just walk in, everybody's just dripping all over the floor, freezing to death. And you have trouble holding your breath that long? You told me it wasn't that long. Oh, don't talk to him. Kami, be praised, I know you. Of course you do. Pant, pant. Oh, how invigorating. Congratulations, my friend. You are come to the House of the Fierce. All right, I'm going to take the Reaper stuff here. Okay, so we have arrived at the Doman Resistance headquarters. We'll ask permission to enter right from this guy, but that's a story for another day. I'm out of town. I'm out of time today. So I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And ta-ta for now.